Capricorn, hi there. I've got some new cards for some new messages in a new year. That is exciting if you ask me. We're going to get elemental, talking about wealth, relationships, health, your spirit. So it's going to be earth, water, fire, air, and spirit reading with some advice. While I shuffle these cards, I'm going to speed things up for you, and we'll be back once it's time to jump into the reading. Okay, Capricorn, let's get started. Perspective. This is kind of like the hangman card of this oracle deck, right? Just seeing things from a new perspective. You may want to slow down, stand still for a minute, not take action on something. We'll see what that's about. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords here, though, in your area of career, finance, money. So I'm feeling like you're empowered to move forward. You've got a lot of ideas. There's a lot of energy here too around these ideas, thoughts on how you'd like to do things around finances, money, career. It may be really kind of getting very aggressive in pursuing a type of job, maybe some type of promotion at an organization. You may be aggressively pursuing some sort of investment idea. Let's get some clarification on the Knight of Swords. Okay. Bunch of things came out here. Let's just get one card, please. Clarification. Interesting. The King of Swords came out, or Druid of Swords, I should say, came out in reverse to clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, tell me about the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is what I call a tarot tree, by the way. The name of this YouTube channel, Tarot Tree. It's when you have two similar things or two opposing things, one above and one below, like the upright and the reversal. And that's really how the tree of life is. That's how everything is. Like there's the things that are rooted deep within, that are in the earth, that are necessary to bring life to the branches and the leaves and everything that's above. Like they're in union. What's in the darkness must come to light. You need the dark to have the light. Like there's just a full balance in everything in life. There's some sort of balance required here. That's what I'm getting. Knight of Swords, very fast moving energy and can move too quickly sometimes. And we've got this perspective card here with the Druid of Swords in reverse, which is, you know, this can be an energy, Three of Swords clarifying that. This can be an energy of being a little bit too cutthroat, a little bit too aggressive. Because Knight of Swords isn't necessarily bad, although it is one of my least trusted upright cards. I will say that. There's some sort of energy there. I don't know if it's your energy. It's leading to possibly some heartbreak, betrayal, feeling stabbed in the back. Can we get some more clarification here? Okay, there's King of Pentacles, Druid of Stones energy. I'm so used to saying the traditional terms. Is Capricorn the sword or the stone? That's what I was going to ask. Something is hidden. We've got the Moon card. There's a secret here. Something's hidden that you don't see. that's going to stand in your way, which is why you need to pause and take a moment. You're moving, the energy I'm getting is that you may be moving a little bit too quickly towards something around finance, career, or money. And you need to slow down and take a new perspective. This Druid of Stones is a very powerful energy that's standing in your way. There's something hidden from you. Apprentice of Cups. It's like you're being asked to tap into your emotions or your intuition. Spend time in meditation or prayer. Walk alone in the woods, something like that. There's something hidden from you that if you took the time to pause and really think about it and connect with yourself, like how your emotions, how you're really feeling about this situation, it might persuade you to take a different action or no action at all. It's warning you about something to protect you. It's not telling you you're wrong. It's trying to give you some clarity to protect you from something, from rushing into something around money or work. It may be buying a house. It may be making some investment, bad investment. There's a reason you're rushing into this, and I think if you slow down, you will see that reason, and that will provide the clarity. There's a lot of conflict around this. A lot of competition. Too much competition. Okay. If that resonates with any of you, if you're doing something around making a job change, making an investment, a major purchase of some type, spending a lot of money, trying to, just expand or do something that might have some financial risk to it in some way. Just pause. There's a lot of competition. There's something out there that's standing in your way. It's just asking you to take a pause there. We're moving on to this next section. We've got the Star, which is a wonderful card, and Success Unfulfilled. Yeah, this is in your area of emotions. It might be why you're rushing. There's some sort of, you're feeling unfulfilled in the area of your career and money. Maybe you've already, made some sort of investment that didn't go well for you, or you are in the middle of something that's just not been successful for you financially. It could even be something that's not been successful for you emotionally in your work. Something in your work is really impacting your emotions. And that's what's impacting you here, making you rush. You're feeling like you need to hurry up and, shit or get off the pot, so to speak. Like, get this done and make this happen so I can get away from these feelings of not feeling good about my success, myself. There's also star energy here, though. So it's this star to, the star came first. So it's the star to the Seven of Pentacles, which is like you were feeling inspired. Something motivated you. You were feeling inspired to do something. And you may have the star power within you, right? With that court energy, the Knight and King of Swords energy, there's definitely some skill that you have. A strong skill. And that's related to the star energy here, but it hasn't been panning out for you in some way, and it's really impacting you emotionally. The Eight of Wands came out initially when I was moving to that section of the reading, which means this is fast-moving energy. There you have it again. Hierophant, tradition, regulations, guidelines, someone standing in your way. An Empress. There may be someone who can provide you advice. That may be who you're slowing down for. It may be it's someone, a friend, a business partner that you've had in the past. Druidic of Stones reversed. This is the competition. And the Five of Wands, this is your competition here. I feel like it's a lot of feminine energy in the competition. Maybe contributing to why this feels like an emotionally difficult period for you. You are deep down feeling sorry for yourself about it, even though you're not showing that maybe on the outside. Okay, so the advice remains the same. Just taking a new perspective on that situation. I moved on to the Princess of Swords energy here. This is in kind of the action, not kind of, it is the action that you're going to need to take. So you're going to have to be a little bit more cunning, more youthful energy, childish energy. Almost like bringing out your inner spy, like really, and by that I mean really digging into the details, looking at the minutia, reading the fine print, knowing everything about the circumstance in that situation before you move forward with something. And we had the Ace of Cups here clarifying this. That is the path. That's what you need to do for sure. Slow down and look at the fine print. Any other clarification here on the action? What does Capricorn need to do? They need to slow down. They need to take a new perspective. Oh, I messed up my beautiful flow here. Yeah. You're all in an anxious energy here. See this? A lot of anxious energy. So certainly needing to sort out all of these details. It's like you're letting it mess with your mind, mess with your thought process. You're not thinking as clearly as you think you are, because there's a lot of pressure to, make this happen. You're worried about a tower moment. There is not a tower moment, though. You're worried about a tower moment. Either a tower moment that's already happened or a tower moment that's about to come. What am I trying to say? There's a victory here, okay, that comes out of taking this action. So I think if you look carefully at the fine print, pay close attention to what's actually happening. You're moving in the right direction here. There's this anxiety, this worry about this tower moment. It's like it's a possibility but not real, right? These are in reverse. These are not real things. These are imagined things. They're not really, it's like you're rushing trying to prevent all of this from happening. But I think if you don't do this does happen. If you rush, then you get into your tower moments and your anxiety thinking. And it's clarified by the Six of Stones. You're going to have success. If you take this advice, this is the path to success and victory over this circumstance. This is the path. to overcome this circumstance. Okay. We have harmonious change here in, definitely needing to bring some balance back into your world here. Yeah. High Priestess energy. Yeah. When you bring in that balance, bring in that perspective. Bring things back into balance. I feel like you're just out of balance right now because you're rushing. You're rushing past the details. You're rushing head on into, a whole lot of linebackers. And there's a way around it. You need to flow like water here. I think you're rushing because it feels good. It feels good to fly past it. You feel like you're just going to get it out of your life. It's not the way. Dragonfly spirit here is talking about change. And this kind of change in this card is really about sometimes you have to do things off the beaten path. Sometimes change is uncomfortable. Sometimes you have to make the change that is quirky, weird, different. It's not what you would normally see for yourself. Your spirit energy here is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you're feeling a lot of misfortune. Not rooted, no flow in the area of work. Your spirit definitely needs some healing here. Do we have any clarification, any cards on the spirit for Capricorn here? Your spirit needs a new beginning, which is the change here. It needs a new beginning, Apprentice of Swords, stepping back to behind King of Swords, behind Knight of Swords. So it's retaining that high intellect, very high mind, lots of thinking, lots of thought, energy that you really lean into very heavily here. So it's not saying ignore that side of yourself, but kind of go back to being a novice. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning in your thoughts. Go back to the beginning. That's healing for your soul, healing for your spirit, a new beginning, making a change. Like a real different change. This could be a core change, a core spiritual change. It's not going to change your intelligence. It's not going to change your ability to think, but it may change the way the world sees you. It may change the way you see yourself. It may be uncomfortable. It's going to be off the beaten path. Just clarification, you're going to have to choose that change for yourself. Okay, what's the advice we have here for Capricorn? The overall advice from this reading is starting here with the perfect work, the Four of Wands here. That's the commitment card. Advice here, perfect work. Interesting, commitment. The other advice we have here is illusionary success. Okay. And then we have despair and cruelty. This is very, very much telling you not to get caught up in the illusion of, I'm feeling like get-rich-quick schemes or those sorts of things, or thinking an investment is going to pay off bigger than it's going to. Like the 1 in a million, it seems to be like where your focus is, and this is directing you against that. Really like, let's be a little bit more conservative, I think is what Spirit is really telling you. Being a little bit more conservative. Be committed to this idea, but in a different way. Like, don't be committed to the idea in hopes that it's just going to bring you a lottery win, and then you're going to just kick back and rest for for the rest of your life. That's not what's going to happen. That's not reality at all. It's guiding you to, like, if you have this idea, if you really want to do this, be committed to it for the long haul. No more fanciful dreamings. No more fanciful ideas of what success actually is. Let's bring this back into reality. That's what this is really saying. I don't think anyone's going to want to hear this reading now that I'm like taking a step back. I'm just kind of into it, reading the cards. I don't know that you're going to want to hear this. Hopefully I'm getting through to some cross watchers who may be able to more gently deliver this message here. We've got the Emperor and the Lovers clarifying this energy. So you definitely have a very powerful energy about you. You have the ability to make this happen for sure. You can be an authority, and you can make this a long-term commitment for yourself, and step away from all of these anxieties, all of this Swords energy, and move more into, you know, a little bit more balanced energy for yourself. We have the Lovers card here. This is not a card about love in this reading. The Lovers card is about a choice, and you're making a choice here. You're choosing to make this a more viable option for you. So it's not saying this isn't a viable option. It's not saying it's not a good path. None of those things. It's really just asking you to slow down. Like, this whole reading took over with this one message. So you're really being told to slow down. It's important. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for you today, Capricorn. Thanks for joining.